Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele.
We'll see which prevails tonight.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steele. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steele have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steele is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. Some folks call Peter Maivia the Flying Hawaiian, and the reasons are obvious for that moniker. But guys, how has he earned the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anua'i family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that clan.
When you add on the fact that Maivia was born and raised in Samoa, you can see the great pride he has for that land and its people in the tribal ink that covers his body. Gradually getting closer and closer to the top. Oh! This is not going to end well.
Powerbomb.
He falls down off the cage and back to the canvas.
Looked like something got twisted on that landing.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steele as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steele is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur, folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal. Big impact.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here.
Oh, man.
Right across the throat. Ooh, whoa.
George the Animal Steele might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost.
Perched up.
Oh! Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steele. What's it going to take for the animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steele makes sense.
And he goes for the pin. Stops the ref count before two.
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here. Stops the attack with a hit to the gut. Ooh, stiff punch.
Firing with a straight shot there. Answering back. What a counter by Peter Maivia. Neither competitor is backing down.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Who will break first? That is the question. Oh, ouch. Two fighters putting their haymakers on autopilot right now.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Who will break first? That is the quest. Back and forth, blow for blow, just teeing off on another.
Looks like we know who won that exchange.
George Animal Steele is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief, Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Maivia just dominated the animal with that one.
Overhand chop. Momentum is all with Maivia now.
And you can see Steele is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
Placing him in the corner.
Ooh, headbutt.
Nothing pretty about that.
Just ruthless.
The animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steele to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Ooh, and fights back.
And Steele isn't looking helpless anymore.
But George has to push now while a window's open. He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next.
Oh, he paid for that high risk.
Rocked with a headbutt, but not done yet.
A second one. And now a third. When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steele often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty. Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Uh-oh, headbutt. Even more attacks to the neck and head area.
A dangerous target to have your sights set on for sure. Put in the corner now.
On the top rope now.
He's got him in trouble up on the top rope.
Oh! Arm drag.
And his body has taken a lot of the punishment. Perched up top.
Diving leg drop. Peter Maivia is looking unstoppable now.
Can Steele recover from this adversity? You gotta admire the determination here.
And he's on to the top as this crowd holds their breath.
Wait a minute.
What are you doing? Oh my goodness, not from
I don't know how you can pick yourself up after crashing and burning like that.
Peter Maivia, very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows, maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive.
Here we go. Oh! He's taking control of the proceedings here.
Maivia just smothering his opponent with offense.
No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory. Backed up.
Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. He's changing his mind. Going for something different now. Oh, and a headbutt. Boom. The High Chief, Peter Maivia, really making a name for himself at WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui. Maivia has Steele in his sights, looking to put the animal down.
What's Maivia got here?
That'll do some serious damage.
And George is laid out. The climb to the top now is going to take every ounce of energy.
Making it to the top of the cage, balanced and seated now. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
You can almost taste it now.
Having a problem lifting that other leg over.
Now heading out.
And there is no one there to stop it either.
Now all that's left is to drop to the ground.
And the High Chief defeats the Animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Maivia.
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steele is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief is one tough Samoan.